Hello friends, welcome to Turnastone Tarot. For today's reading, we're going to be tapping into the inner child. So we'll be checking in on your inner child, asking them about their current state of being, asking if there's anything you can do to better connect with your inner child. Also checking in to see if there are ways that they wish to express themselves in the world, so there may be some actions that you can take to help your inner child feel more safe and secure and to be able to express their truth to the world. So I have 3 cards for you to choose from today, and we have 3 unicorns. These are Japanese erasers. You can choose whichever unicorn or card or pile number that you feel most drawn to. Pile 1 is the green unicorn, pile 2 is the white unicorn, and pile 3 is the pink unicorn. Timestamps are below in the description box. Please click ahead to your group, and I will see you in your reading. Hello, Group 1. Welcome to your reading. You chose the green unicorn. This is your inner child reading. So before I get into the cards, I just wanted to say I'm so impressed that you would take some time out of your day, out of your life, to tune into an inner child reading. This is often a very vulnerable part of ourself, a very pure part of ourself. I think as adults, there's a lot of pressure to not be in touch with this part of ourselves. So the fact that you're here and that you're tending to your inner child by listening to this reading, I just want to give you a high five. I think that's really wonderful that you're interested in this topic and willing to hear the messages here that I'm getting from your inner children. So welcome. The card that you were drawn to in the intro, that card is the Get Grounded card. It says, empaths, highly sensitive and connect with nature. So right away with this reading, I was getting a sense of you being an earth child, or your inner child being an earth child, really loving nature, loving to explore the natural world. You know, maybe as a child you enjoyed butterflies and bugs, and maybe you liked being in the garden, and maybe you were fascinated with animals and plants and water, all kinds of, the wonderful things that nature gives us. So getting strong earth child vibes, so that may resonate with some of you. So the recommendation that your inner children have, of course, with this card is they want you to spend more time with nature. They think that grounding is very important for you, to ground to the earth, to feel your connection with the earthly realm here. They really want to bring you into the 3D, so to speak. So spending time in nature, maybe meditating in nature, meditating outdoors, I think would be very good for you. Spending time with flowers. I'm getting a lot of flower energy from this reading. Maybe working with flower essences, perhaps, or essential oils scented with floral scents could be helpful. Again, important to do your own research and choose things that are aligned with you, but lots of possibilities there for ways that you can connect with nature. So being that you were, your inner children were kind of emanating this strong earth energy, I chose a Woodland Warden's card for you. And I asked your inner children to kind of tell me a little bit about themselves. And they chose the opossum and the peony. And the word on this card is bashfulness. So I'm not sure what your adult persona is like, but your children are a little shy, a little hesitant. They prefer not to be noticed. They kind of stay in the background a little bit. I think your inner children may be dealing with some fear and anxiety. As I was sitting down with your reading, I suddenly got a bit of a fearful emotion come up. So I think your inner children may have some worries and concerns. And the way that they keep themselves safe is to kind of stay in the background. They're not too flagrant, they're not too out there, but they certainly are present, but they may be a little bit more hesitant. So some hesitant childhood energy that you may be connecting with here. I did also ask the children to tell me something about their relationship with you. And the first card they showed me was the Emperor card. And look at the image on this card. It's, um, you know, I'm seeing you, your, adult self as this emperor figure, and you are very connected to your inner child, your inner children here. I can see this adult figure kind of with these strings. So you're connected to your inner children, which is very good news. Um, and again, I'm noticing all of these figures are in shadow. So I'm getting that sense of inner children that are a little bit, hiding behind the curtain, staying in the shadows, not wanting to draw a lot of attention to themselves. But you definitely do have a strong connection to your inner children. So they're saying that, they have this connection to you, they feel connected to you, and they're showing us this with the Emperor card. They're also showing me the Page of Pentacles, which is the child card. Again, it's this kind of earth child card. So again, I think your inner children feel very connected to you. They're feeling acknowledged by you watching this reading and perhaps other ways that you go about your life. They are telling me, they are doing well within you. You have some healthy inner children. They may have some fears and worries, but I think overall they feel connected to you. They feel seen. They feel that you are aware of them. So, a lot of positive things going on here with your relationship with your inner children. They did also show me the Seven of Swords card, and I had to pause because I wasn't sure what they were trying to say with that. I'm getting a few possibilities, and this will resonate for some of you differently. But do some of you feel as though you had to grow up very quickly? So maybe you have the sense that, your childhood was almost stolen from you. That's a very strong way of saying that. But you may have felt that you had to grow up very quickly. The way the Seven of Swords is coming between the Emperor and the Ten of Pentacles, some of you out there may have grown up without a father. That is coming through this reading as well. There's something the children are showing me about something they feel they didn't get in childhood. So that's just something that they wanted to bring through, that there was something that you should have gotten, should have received, maybe, the love of a father, or, just sort of some caring, attention, mirroring, those kinds of things that are important for child development. And you didn't receive this growing up. So it's very good that you're connected to your inner children, because I think you can help to act as this sort of proxy parent or proxy caregiver for your inner children. Because they're showing me, there was a lack in your earlier years. I did also ask your inner children how they wanted to express themselves in the world, and they showed me the Ace of Wands card. So your inner children have very vivid imaginations. They love stories. They love to hear stories. They love to imagine stories. They love to create stories. Your inner children love to read. They love consuming stories, so even like watching movies, that kind of thing. They have very active imaginations and imaginative lives. So whatever you can do to help indulge your inner children and their sense of imagination and sense of story, I think your inner children will benefit by this. This is really how they want to express themselves in the world. Perhaps you yourself enjoy expressing yourself in this way, and you can connect to your inner child when you do this. For example, you could write a children's book, and that might satisfy, the adult part of yourself as well as the child part of yourself. You could, make a short film about some kind of story or scenario. And again, you can channel your inner child as you do that, kind of bringing their imagination and their fancy to life as you work on this project. So a couple of random examples there, but your children love stories, inner children love stories, and they have very active imaginations. So whatever you can do to express these traits would be very appreciated by your inner children. I also asked your inner children what they need from you, what they would like to see from you in order to feel healthier, safer, more at ease. And they're showing me the 10 of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. So here I'm getting that your inner children really want stable parents. They want you to be a stable parent for them, is what these cards are telling me. They want, they want security. Security is very important to your inner children. They want stability. They want to feel that they have a secure future. They want both, an empowered masculine and an empowered feminine in their life. So if you can kind of balance the masculine and feminine energies within yourself to care for your inner children, I think that will help them to feel more at ease and more grounded and more secure. They do, again, I'm reminded of that sense of anxiety I first felt as I was sitting down to your reading. So I think your inner children have some anxieties that they carry. This may stem from early childhood, these anxieties. And the more that you, as an adult person, can work with them to show them that things are stable, things are secure, a solid routine would be very good for your inner children, doing this planned activities at the same time of day, like eating meals at the same time of day, getting exercise at the same time of day. Regularity in your life is going to go a long way to help your inner child and your inner children feel safe and secure and cared for. But earthly habits, material things in the actual world are really going to help your inner children to feel more balanced and feel more secure. So I hope that was helpful. I also, because your inner children are coming forward as such earth children, I thought I would choose the Whispering Woods cards here for you and get a few more messages from them before we leave your reading here today. So let's see what the Whispering Woods have for you. Oh, there we go. We got two coming out. And for the first one says, the night. Find comfort in the night, where the world switches off and the stars burn bright. So for me, this is telling me that your inner children could benefit from a sleep schedule, a regular sleep schedule here. They want you to get good sleep, to get good, long, healthy sleep. So whatever you can do, maybe to create a nighttime routine for your inner children, I think is going to be very helpful for you and for them. And then the second one is time. It says, embrace in the dewdrops of life before they disappear with the morning sun. Oh, that's so interesting that you got the night, and then this one is talking about the morning. So I think your sleep cycle and the hours that you keep are very important to your inner child. Again, embrace in the dewdrops of life before they disappear with the morning sun. So that's kind of a mysterious message. Time. Dewdrops of life. I'm getting dream time with this card here. Your inner children want you to pay attention to your dreams. That can be metaphorical or that can be literal as well. So yeah, something about morning and night coming through in your reading. So that may mean something to you as you're listening to this reading. But my lovely pile one, thank you so much for tuning into this inner child reading. If this resonated for you, let me know down below. I'd be very curious if you can tell me what this morning and night little mystery here at the end is about. I would love to hear that. But I hope you found this reading helpful. I hope you found it beneficial. And I wish you and your inner child, your inner children, all the very best. thank you again for tuning into this reading. And yeah, go be the wonderful, bright, lovely child that you are. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you in the next reading. Goodbye. Hello, my beautiful group, too. Welcome to your inner child reading. You chose the white unicorn, and this is your inner child healing reading. First of all, I have to tell you, as I was pulling your initial cards for you to select your group, this sunbeam came out of nowhere on a cloudy morning just as I was drawing your card. So I'm getting a lot of bright energy off of your inner children, a lot of sunniness, brightness, high frequency, happiness and joy even. I'm getting some very happy, joyful inner children. I'm hearing a lot of laughter when I connect to your inner children. So a lot of lightness, brightness, joy, and laughter involved in your inner children. All right, so let's look at your cards. The card that I drew for you initially, this was the first card out, and the card that you chose in the intro. This says, birthing a new age, birthing new creations, and dreaming a new world into being. So your inner children are very creative, they're very expressive, they love to dance. I'm getting dance, I'm getting astronomy even. Your children love the stars, your inner children. They love movement, they love to play, they love to dance. They're very vibrant, vibrant children, inner children here. The next card that I chose for you, I chose another Work Your Light Oracle card. And this one says, The Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. So, with this combination for your inner children, I can see that you are among the souls that have chosen to come to Earth at this time to create a new world, basically, to create the new Earth, to help humanity evolve to the next level of evolution. Again, this is a very high frequency energy. You're a very masterful soul. Your inner children are masters. I mean, it's even difficult to call them children because they're so evolved, they're so advanced. Of course, they are children and they behave as children, but you're a very advanced soul and you have a very special mission on this earth. This is not an easy combination, I will say, because your children who come in with this intention know that they're going to meet with a lot of opposition. These children don't want to accept the current order of reality. It's not good enough. They want better. They want something deeper, something lighter, something brighter, something different altogether. So it may not be easy for these inner children because they see a better, brighter, more beautiful world than what they have come into, and so they know they have a lot of work before them, and they know also that it's just not going to be easy to get where they want to go in this lifetime. So I did ask your inner children for their relationship to you, to show me some cards about how they feel about you as a grown person, compared to kind of their existence as inner children. And they are showing me a little bit of detachment here. They feel maybe perhaps not so connected with you, with the Eight of Wands, the Devil in reverse, and the Three of Wands coming out. Here with the Eight of Wands, I think they feel that, you just kind of want to leave them behind sometimes. Maybe it is very difficult, I think, with these kinds of inner children. They're very forward thinking. They have very high standards. They want things to be different than they are. And I think that can be very challenging for us as human beings. To experience that within ourselves. And so I think what can happen is, we feel the need to, maybe go along with the way that things are currently in the world. And so we perhaps turn our backs on these parts of ourselves that are calling for change and calling for newness and innovation and things to be different. Um, so they are showing me with the Eight of Wands here kind of flying away, and then this Three of Wands with her back turned. And she's also kind of looking in the opposite direction. They do want to get your attention. I think with this reading, they're trying to get your attention to what your original calling is here. It's very interesting with this Three of Wands card. You can see she's holding a ship, but she's not looking at the ship. She's got that ship kind of off to her left there. She's holding it out away from her, and she's looking off in the other direction. And then when I asked your inner children what they needed from you, one of the cards they brought forward was the King of Cups. And look at here how the relationship has changed to that ship. So I take that ship as your course, your life path, your course of direction. I think here with the Eight of Wands, they think that you're maybe getting a little carried away with life in some respect, that, here's your life path, your ship that you should be steering into your destiny. And they want to see this. They want to see you really nurturing that life path, really paying attention to it, really tuning into it here with this King of Cups card. Just very interesting how that imagery showed up in your reading. Also with this Devil of Reverse card, I'm getting this can indicate detachment. You may feel a certain detachment from your inner child. You may have had to detach from your inner child just really to get by in life with the current setup of, society, basically. It's very difficult to constantly honor this need for innovation and change, and for things to be different than they are. So you may have felt that you were kind of trapped, and in a very hard place. And maybe the way that you have sort of resolved this internally is to detach, maybe look the other way a little bit. Your inner children are coming through to get your attention, essentially, with this reading. Um, Also, I asked your inner children for how they wish to express themselves in the world. And the Ace of Wands came out, and this card came out in the exact same position in another group. So if you were drawn to another group, there may be some messages in that one for you as well. Don't take it if it doesn't resonate, but it's just fascinating to me. I can't tell you how thoroughly I shuffled these cards, and for it to land in the exact same position is pretty astonishing to me, but that's exactly what happened. So with this Ace of Wands here, you are a visionary. Oh my word, your inner children are very visionary. They want to rewrite history. They want to create a beautiful world. They want to create a beautiful story for you. They want to create a beautiful world for everyone. They're romantic souls. They are visionary. They look to create beauty and harmony and growth and expansion. Um, Really lovely, lovely energy here. They have a lot of grand ideas, a lot of grand visions, your inner children, and they wish to see these manifested in the world, within humanity. I did ask your inner children for what they needed or wanted from you. And they showed me the Queen of Cups here and the King of Cups. And we mentioned, the fact that they really want you to pay attention to your life path here. And also, I'm getting emotional attunement. They really want you to pay attention to your emotions. Both of these cards are cards of emotions and emotional mastery. You may be experiencing emotions, and I think your emotions are trying to get you back on track in life. So if you're, for example, if you were in a particular line of work and you were feeling a lot of emotions around it, maybe it was, making you sad or frustrated, or you're having a lot of emotional experience as a result of this line of work, it could be telling you that that is perhaps not the line of work for you. That's just a random example, but your emotions are designed to guide you to your life path, and your inner children are suggesting that you have a very strong life path in this incarnation. So do pay attention to those emotions and where they are leading you, and use them as your compass for when you are off track and when you are on track. They will be very helpful to you. Become a master of your own emotions. Learn to read them as you would read the waves in the sea. You can navigate them much as a sailor or a swimmer navigates the waters. Your inner children also want you to be a safe harbor for them. They're saying that they came in, at this high frequency, with this very important destiny, with these very important goals to help change Earth and change life on Earth. And so they want you to be very protective of your inner children, to be a safe harbor for them, and to help them navigate through this existence. This is a very a very advanced kind of existence. So, this will require a lot of authority, a lot of inner authority, a lot of inner agency and mastery. And they want this from you so that they can complete what they are here to do. All right, and let me also draw a few feather cards for you, my group twos. I chose the feather cards because I thought these were the energy that's coming through, very high frequency, very, almost ethereal energy. You've got a lot of wands cards here, the most, got 3 wands cards out of the 6 cards, so a lot of that airy, passionate energy here. So I thought the birds would be the best for speaking to you in terms of additional messages that we can get for you and from your inner children. So let's see what they bring forward here for you here. I'm seeing this one, and they're saying Osprey. It says your success is now at hand. Allow the abundance to flow to you effortlessly. The Osprey. Your success is now at hand. Allow the abundance to flow to you effortlessly. So abundance. And that makes a lot of sense. When you come in with a mission, as advanced as this, you can expect great rewards for what you do. You really can, because you're doing a lot of good work for many, many people. So that comes with rich rewards. And then we'll get you another bird card here to close out your reading. See what your inner children want to bring forth here. And let's see. I'm seeing this one. And we have the starling. That makes a lot of sense. Starling, very sort of cosmic bird, a lot of star quality to the starling. Now is the time to get out into the world and connect in authentic ways. So yes, I think, and that's what we're seeing here. Your inner children are pointing to some possible distance that may exist between you and them, and they want you to kind of close that gap so that you can be more authentically you, and that you can, perform your cosmic mission basically here with the starling. So beautiful spread, my group 2. My goodness, I really enjoyed the presence of your very high frequency, high vibe energy. It's really quite beautiful. I hope you will continue to honor this energy, honor your inner children. They are very fabulous light beings, your inner children. I really enjoyed their laughter and their light and their beauty. So thank you so much for tuning in today. Let me know down below if this reading resonated with you. I would love to hear about it. I wish you a wonderful future. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next reading. Hello, Group 3. Welcome to your Inner Child Healing reading. You chose the pink unicorn, and the card that you were drawn to is the Pleiades card. It says double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So you may identify as a star seed. I'm getting strong star seed energy from this group. You may feel some connection to the astral realms, to other places beyond Earth. All of these things may resonate for you, but take it as you will. But yes, I'm getting a lot of starseed energy from the inner children of this group. So first I asked your inner children about their relationship with you, and they showed me the King of Wands and the Ace of Cups. And I have to tell you, when I was tuning into your inner children, I was getting a kindergarten classroom. So like age 5, age 6, something along those lines. Some of the other groups, there were infants showing up, very young children, toddlers even. But for your group, I'm getting a lot of sort of kindergarten, 5-year-old energy, 6-year-old energy, a lot of excitement. So that kind of age group was really showing up. So I don't know if something significant happened for you at that age, if you have a certain quality of memory of the things that were going on for you around that age. But that is the image that came through as I was tuning into your group. So the relationship that they have with you, first of all, with the King of Wands, they see you as being in charge, which is great because children love to have an authority figure that they can count on, and they very much see you as that authority figure. So that is a proper relationship to have with your inner children. And with this Ace of Cups card, they're showing me great, great love. So you have a really wonderful, healthy relationship with your inner children. They love you very much. They really appreciate you. They feel that you are very artistic and expressive. I'm getting a lot of performing arts vibes from this group. So you may be somebody who works in the performing arts. That's coming through. I'm also getting a lot of other kinds of artistry as well, maybe visual arts, textile arts even. So a lot of artistic kind of proclivities in this group. But your inner children are saying they feel that they can express these artistic qualities that they have through you. They are able to express themselves and their truth and their essence through your artistic abilities. They really love you. I think they feel well cared for by you. They feel seen and heard and respected. So you have a really wonderful, beautiful, healthy relationship with your inner children. So that is beautiful to see, my group threes. And then I also asked your inner children how they wish to express themselves in the world. And they're showing me the King of Pentacles card and the Two of Cups. So from these cards, I take that they really want to display confidence. With all of the yellow energy, that's often associated with our sacral, or excuse me, our ajna, our center of power, that chakra that deals with our confidence and our power and our agency. So they really would like to be able to express themselves confidently in the world, go about their day and their desires and their activities with a great deal of confidence. I'm also seeing a great deal of flair here with this King of Pentacles card. I'm noticing, she's the figure in this card holding the fan. I think fashion is very important to your inner children. I'm getting a lot of fashion energy from this selection of cards. So they love to display themselves in a fashionable way with what they're wearing, accessories that they're carrying, those kinds of things. And, just with a lot of confidence and flair and, just being totally comfortable being themselves. Also, with this Two of Cups, your inner children are showing me that they love to work with other people. They like to work with a friend, a partner. They prefer projects where they can have the input of another person, but a like-minded person here. I'm seeing that they enjoy working with like-minded people. So your inner children really love to collaborate. They love to create things together. Maybe it's creating fashions together, or again, I said I was getting a lot of performing arts vibes. So maybe they like being in theater productions or film productions with other people. They really enjoy this a great deal, and they wish to express themselves in this way, working with others and working collaboratively. I also asked your inner children how you can assist them, any actions that you can take, things that you can do to help them thrive and feel secure. And it's interesting. I'm not even sure how this relates, but I heard talking to animals. So that may resonate for you out there as you're hearing this. Talking to animals is something that they came through. I'm not even sure quite what to say about that, but that is what they're giving me. I'm also getting healing and balance here with this Temperance card. I'm getting actually a lot of very serious energy from your inner children. And if you notice the faces on these cards, um, they're quite serene and peaceful and almost rather serious. So it's interesting because there's this undercurrent of very artistic, vibrant, expressive energy, but it's done in a way that is very serene, very peaceful, and a little serious as well. So just a very interesting sort of contrast of energies coming through here with your reading. But one of the things that they're saying is with this Queen of Pentacles, I'm getting a lot of nurturing, motherly nurturing energy, making sure your inner children are cared for in the physical world, that they have, a nice place to live, that their bodies are cared for, that they can feel secure financially. That's important to your inner children. They want to be able to express themselves kind of freely and artistically and openly, kind of without a lot of fears and worries and concerns weighing them down. So that is coming through. So they appreciate your almost motherly nurturing of their sort of physical bodies and incarnations. Also, with this Temperance card here, I am getting potentially some time in meditation would be useful, just to connect with your inner children, perhaps during meditation, could be useful to you. They do enjoy being with you, being a part of you. They love you very much. So I think it would please them to be able to spend some additional time with you in a meditative sense. That would be very helpful for your inner children. And I believe that's all I'm getting at the moment with that particular topic. But interesting spread, my group 3. It's just a very fascinating mix of energies here, a lot of creative, artistic expression, and you have rather mature inner children too, I think, as well. Your inner children are wise, very wise souls. Okay, and then they also selected some tea leaves for you. And the first card that came out here is the Younger Woman card. And this says dealings or relationship with a younger woman. So you may identify, a younger feminine energy with your inner children. Perhaps you often connect with a younger feminine version of yourself. That's possible with this card. You may also have a sister or a young female or feminine friend who is very important to you. That's important for your connection with your inner child. But definitely this sort of younger feminine energy is very important to your inner child. So I don't know if you had a best friend or a sister or some kind of younger woman. It could even be a version of yourself as well. And then they're also showing me the Hat card, and this says you will be playing a different role. So again, I'm getting like the sense of actors and actors in this reading. Maybe you're an actor, or not necessarily. Again, the sense of fashion, maybe somebody that creates hats and adorns hats, likes to wear hats. So those images are coming through for me. And then finally, we get the I card. and this says psychic ability, trust your intuition. So again, with you being perhaps a star seed here, you may well have some psychic abilities, clairvoyance, claircognizance, clairsentience. So you may identify as somebody who indeed, can experience psychic phenomenon. I think your inner children would like you to continue to hone this ability. So the more that you can kind of work with your psychic ability to help you create and grow and move forward in life, I think your inner children would appreciate that very much. All right, my group 3, that is your message from your inner child, your inner children. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you found this message beneficial. I hope it will be useful to you in your life and your world. Please comment down below if any of this resonated for you. I would love to hear about it. I thank you so much for being here. I hope you will tune in to a future reading. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button to show your support. They help me a lot. They help to know that you're enjoying these readings and that I should continue to make more readings. So again, thank you for being here, and I look forward to seeing you in the next reading. Goodbye.